Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new week of the weekly Forex market analysis. For the coming week, we'll be looking at some simple price action setups on the EURUSD, GBPUSD, AUDUSD, and the NZDUSD. The EURUSD makes the first appearance on the watch list for the coming week. We can actually see that this pair is trading on a trend line that is currently emanating. For the coming week, we'll be looking at the retest of the trend line for the bulls to step in, or a breakout of the trend line for the bears to step in. So these are the two levels that we'll be looking at on the EURUSD. As simple as that. It's a retest or a breakout. So be patient and wait for it. If you are looking for similar opportunities to that of the EURUSD and you want another option with a similar price action, then the GBPUSD is the place to look at. We can see that this GBPUSD of a pair is having a very smooth uptrend on this trend line, more nicer. So for the coming week, we'll be looking at similar opportunities on this pair. A retest of the trend line for the bulls to step back up, or a breakout of the trend line for this very pair to turn all bearish. So it's a matter of which one amongst the EURUSD or the GBPUSD would have more bullish strength or would have more bearish strength. The EURGBP would have the answer to that. With the similarities between the price action of the EURUSD and the GBPUSD, I anticipate a week of strong positive correlation between these two pairs. So it only makes sense that I'll analyze the EURGBP as well. We can see that the EURGBP has currently fallen under a very long-term uptrend line. So for the coming week, this midpoint will be my price of interest. So I'll be looking at a retracement to this price of interest, then the bears step back in for the EURGBP to turn completely bearish. So I'll be looking at generally a weaker euro and a stronger British pound. That is if this pattern comes into play. Now back on track to what we actually have on the watch list for the coming week. The AUDUSD is the next pair on the watch list, and we can see that there is also a similarity between the first two pairs that we analyzed. So following suit, we'll be looking at this retest of the trend line for a bullish effect, or a breakout of the trend line for the bearish effect to also do what come to play. NZDUSD is the final pair on the watch list, and looking at the price action and how this is set up, I guess you know where I'm heading at. The retest of the trend line for the bulls to take over, or the breakout of the trend line. One thing you need to know that if the breakout also comes, there could be a possible retest of the trend line before the bears take over fully. So this week will be a week that is full of highly positive correlated pairs. So be very cautious and trade safe. I wish you a profitable trading week, and see you next week if there are any good setups.